Today I'm going to talk about creating and using QR codes. This is my favorite QR code reader, thanks to Rocky Lagaki. He showed it to me. He's been using it a ton for his basketball stuff and in his classroom, in integrating it on his websites and in anything print that he sends out. Uh, if you Google QR code readers, this is the second one that comes up. I also have links to it on YouTube and on the blog post. So you can click on those links to get to it. Basically how a QR code looks something like this right here. If you have an Android device, it's easy to get a QR code reader. They're all different. They work essentially the same. You put your camera up to the barcode and it gives you the information that's there. If you have an iOS or an Apple device, it works essentially the same way. There's a bunch of these out there that are free. Some of them have a few added features. So you can just pick one that works for you. But they're not very expensive and they're very easy to use. And students quite often have an iPod in class or some other kind of a phone or device that they can shoot a QR code and see what's on it very easily. So one way I'm planning on using QR codes is I've got a lot of video tutorials that show kids how to do things in my class. So this is a demonstration. I could take this QR code, I'm copying the URL right here, and I'm going to click on URL, and I'm just going to paste my website right here. You can click on generate. You can pick how big you would like it to be. This is a large one, so that might be appropriate, but you can pick on different sizes. Now if I took my iPad and I shot this screen right here, it would take me directly to this website. So on this station, this recovery system station I set up in my classroom, I'm going to put that QR code right there. That way if kids have questions on how to do something, they can shoot that QR code. It'll bring them right to this. You could bring it to a classroom website. You could bring them to a website if they're walking around the classroom and there's a website has good information. You could put a QR code right there. They could shoot it with their iPod, and then they could be to that website and get the information you want them to have. So that's one way that you can do it. That's pretty neat. You can either just print these. You can save image as, copy image. I also like that this source has a embed link. So if I wanted to embed this on a blog or on Facebook or on wherever I wanted to embed it, you could put this into the HTML really easily, and then you would be right on your website if you didn't want to save the picture and go through all that trouble. So that's one way that you can do. You can also send someone a message. So if I do this and just type in a message and I push generate and change the size so you see the different sizes, they can shoot this on their phone. They would just get a message whatever you type. So if you had you wanted your kids to print to a certain printer or to do something like that, you could have them shoot that and it would say don't forget to print to room 132, and then you'd be good to go like that. So that's kind of neat. If you ever wanted to send someone a phone number, I could type in a phone number and then just push generate, and then if they shoot this, they're going to have a phone number that's going to come right to them. And one of the ones that I think is kind of neat is this text messaging option, or the it's the text message or the SMS option. But you can just type in a text message that you would like someone to receive, and we have a car show every spring at our high school. So I typed in I'm interested in the car show. I could put down a student or a staff member's phone number that wanted to get into the thing. Now if I made this QR code, I could put this on posters and say shoot here or use this QR code to RSVP to the car show. Then when they did this on their phone, it would automatically say it was sending a text to whoever you wanted that text to go to, and it would have this dummy text that I am interested in the car show, and then whatever they would like to add would be fine. So you could get a message that way. Basically, you can use QR codes on print. They work very well on any papers that you might have. You want to send kids to websites. They work really well on blogs or online if you want to use anything that way. They also work off of computer screens or TV screens or whatever. So QR codes are super easy to make. They're super easy to copy and paste and put it wherever you want. And they're a neat way for kids to access information.